I was going through some of my emails and a lot of the viewer comments on my videos, and I noticed a common theme of questions that I haven't really answered or commented about. And what the people are asking is, can I do my simple option trading using lower price stock? The most popular comment I received regarding this low cost option trading always referenced $500 for some reason. So that's my challenge this time. Can I put together a reasonable option trade using only $500 in my account? Watch this video to see what tricks I use to see if I can make this thing work. Hi and welcome. If you're a new viewer, I'm just a random guy publishing videos using a simple option trading strategy to see if I can make an income. In this video, I'm responding to viewers' requests to see if I can do option trading using some lower cost stocks. So my first challenge was trying to identify a number of low-cost stocks that I could potentially use for option trading. So I had to rely upon bringing up a stock screener, applying some filters, and then narrowing it down to a few stocks that I think might be good candidates to try and fulfill this challenge. So after some searching and filtering and sorting, these are the 8 candidates for stocks that I came up with. And they're not in any particular order. They just happen to be the order in which I added them to this particular spreadsheet. And so I'll go through them, I went through them to identify, what's involved, a little bit about the company itself, some information about the options that I might select, how much collateral I would need to reserve, and then finally the premium that's involved with each of these. So after reviewing this table and taking into account some of the micro and macroeconomic factors that will affect this company going forward, here's the one I picked. I picked the stock in column number 7, Microvision Incorporated, stock symbol MVIS. Let me close some of these other columns so they're kind of out of our way and don't confuse us. Perfect. So that's going to be a lot cleaner and easier for us to work with, since it won't be so confusing with all the other information there. But before we start looking at the numbers, let's take a brief look at the company itself. So Microvision Incorporated is headquartered in Redmond, Washington, and they're considered the pioneer in laser beam scanning technology, which they market under their brand name Pico-P. So Pico-P is a scanning technology that provides an ultra miniature sensing and laser projection solution, which can be used in the basis for a laser beam scanning methodology. Right? So their technology allows anyone to create high resolution miniature projection displays and also LiDAR sensors. And that's what I found is key, is their core technology is the foundation for multiple products. But in particular, I was captivated by the use of LiDAR. And if you're not familiar with LiDAR, it's the light detection and ranging technology that's used in sensors for automotive. So the specific application that I'm most captivated by is the automotive LiDAR sensors. So Microvision provides the technology that provides the capability for cars to see people, objects. So you see where I'm going with this. If we're going to have self-driving cars, they need to have intelligent sensors mounted not only in the front, but on the sides and the rear of the vehicles that are able to detect people, other objects, other cars, things of that nature. And so that's specifically what LiDAR is used for, the light detecting and ranging system. So Microvision has one of the key components to enabling self-driving cars. So if we think about who's going in those directions, right, it's Tesla and NIO with their robotaxis. When I take a look at the chart for MVIS, I noticed 2 things right off the bat. So here's my chart, symbol MVIS. It's a daily chart, and I've got it going back all the way to 2018. And the first thing I notice, it seems to be trading in a range. So let me draw a couple quick lines here. Again, I apologize, I'm not an artist, but it'll give you an idea of what I can see. And there's a lower range, and here's the upper bound. So you can see that from the price over the past looks like 2 years, right? 2018 through 2020. It's been trading in this range. It hits this high and then it never dips below here. So we can see like support and resistance lines. And then what happens in 2020? Well, in February and March of 2020, we had that global illness, which affected just about everybody on the planet. And so we can see the stock drop. We can see the drop here. And then around the April and May time frame, it starts to recover. And then right around May 1st, it really starts to recover. And so you can start to see the stock price starting to climb up. So let me go ahead and zoom in so we can take a better look at this section of the chart here. Okay, I've zoomed in, and here we see May of 2020 through today, which is December 16th. And we can see a slow climb upwards, right? So it has its ups and downs, obviously. But the overall trend, if I were to draw a line, it would go from here upwards. So I'm seeing that as a bullish sign. I really like MVIS. I think it's part of this is related to the EV stocks, electric vehicle stocks, which are really hot right now. And as I mentioned, the companies like Tesla, NIO, that are building smart autonomous vehicles because they're looking to deploy a robo-taxi fleet, they're going to be depending on some of the technology that MVIS has to offer. And so here's another reason why I really like MVIS. I think it's got a good future ahead of it because I see not only Tesla and NIO, but other electric vehicle companies looking to them to provide some of their LiDAR technology, the light detecting and ranging sensors. So I'm a believer in Microvision Incorporated because they have the intellectual property and technology for providing the light detection and ranging sensors that will be used in self-driving or automated vehicles. So they don't really care if it's a Tesla or a NIO. They're going to be supplying their technology to all the different companies, independent of who they are or where they're located. So Tesla will use them for their fleet of robotaxis as well as NIO. But now let's take a look at the numbers. So Microvision Incorporated, stock symbol MVIS, currently has roughly 7.6 million shares traded on a daily basis. They're a smaller type company. They only have a $560 million market cap. And the closing price today was $4.01. So for this trade, I'm going to be considering selling a cash secured put, but only one of them, so one contract. And I'm going to probably pick a strike price of $2.50. And so if we compare the $2.50 strike price to the current price, if I'm able to get the shares assigned to me and I only pay $2.50 for them, I'll be getting a 37.6% discount off the current price. I'm going to go 1 month out, so I'm going to say January 15th, 2021. So this contract is going to be 30 days. And based on my strike price of $2.50, I'll need to reserve $250 in collateral. And what I'm hoping to do is get a premium of around 20 cents per share, which means I'll receive $20 premium payment if I'm able to get this contract filled. And if we compare that $20 that I receive relative to the amount I'm putting in reserve for my collateral, $250, that's an 8% return for a 1 month investment. All right, let's jump over to Robinhood and see what I'm able to put together. I've activated Robinhood. Now let's take a look at Microvision, stock symbol MVIS. Over the past month, Microvision is up over 102%. And over the past year, the stock is up over 440%. With my $500 budget, let me see if I can sell a cash secure put for Microvision. I'm going to press trade and then trade options and select an expiration date that's a month out, so January 15th. And I'm going to be selling a put. Next, I'm going to specify the $2.50 strike price. And then I'm going to finalize my order. I'm going to be selling one contract. And I'm going to set the limit price to 25 cents per share. So for this order, I'm agreeing to buy 100 shares of MVIS at $2.50 per share on or before January 15th of 2021. So let me just recap. I'm selling a cash secure put for stock symbol MVIS. It has a $2.50 strike price and an expiration date of January 15th, 2021. For this option contract, I'm going to set aside and reserve $250 as collateral, and that money will be used in case the shares are assigned to me when the conditions of the contract are met. And it's calculated by taking 100 shares times the strike price, which is $2.50. So that's how I come up with a total of $250 for collateral. And in return for this contract, I will receive $25 in premium that I get to keep no matter the outcome of this contract. Okay, so now I'm going to swipe and submit this order. My order gets received, and then shortly thereafter, the order gets filled. So in this demonstration, I just showed how I would place a cash secured put option trade using a small account with $500 or less. And in this example, I only used $250 for my cash secured put. So my first challenge was to find a company whose stock I believed in enough so that if I actually did get assigned to shares at the end of the cash secured put, I would be okay owning these shares. And so I had to first find a company that had a promising future. So you saw me go through a process, and I eventually isolated Microvision, stock symbol MVIS. And so I knew that if I actually got these shares assigned, I'd be okay with that. But then I ended up writing the cash secured put with a $2.50 strike price that expired January 15th, 2021. I reserved $250 as collateral in case the shares are assigned to me. And in return for writing and selling this contract, I received $25 as premium. If this contract expires worthless on the expiration date, I still walk away with $25, which is $5 more than my initial estimate of a $20 premium. But when you look at in the big picture, that's a 10% return on my 30-day investment. So in my book, I think I successfully met the challenge of being able to sell cash secure put option contracts using a small account with $500 or less. In fact, I took it to the next level and only used $250 of that $500 that I was allowed, which means I can go ahead and turn around and sell another cash secure put using the remaining $250. And then I'd collect more premium and raise my return on investment maybe up to 20%. Hey, what do you think? Did I successfully meet the challenge of being able to sell a cash secure put using a small account? Let me know in the comments below what you think. What could I have done differently? What would you do? Let me know below. If you're interested in learning more about stock option trading basics, then be sure to check out my video, Option Trading Basics. I've included a link in the description below. Also, if you're interested in opening a trading account and receiving 2 free stocks, then consider opening a Webull account and using my referral link that is in the description. If you use my link, open an account and deposit just $100, you'll receive 2 free stocks worth between $8 and $1,000 each. So did you like this video and you want to see more like it? Well then smash the like button. It lets me know that you enjoyed the video and it motivates me to create more. And if you really want to know more about trading stock options, be sure to use the subscribe button so you get access to all of my videos. Also, click on the bell icon so that you'll get notified every time I release a new video. I've been using a simple method to trade stock options and generate over $2,000 a month, and now you can see exactly how I do it. Make a plan, take action on that plan, and start living your dream.